Well, hello there, you beautiful, amazing people. I am some guy called Aaron, and welcome to the channel. So the Six Nations is upon us, and I thought I would have a look at all the squads and pick their best 15 in my opinion.
Oh, you're gonna have a good time. Just being a bit kind.
So yeah, today we will be looking at Scotland. But before we get into the video, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. I really do appreciate it.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
So let's look at the Scotland squad. Ewan Ashman. Kid is great. Such a good dynamic hooker. And just has a unbelievable ability just to score. And you look at his first cap when he scored that try. He's acrobatic, diving over. Great finish. Great finish for him. Josh Bayliss, arguably the fastest back row in the world. Or at least one of them. Guy is quick. Really quick. Really like him at number 8. Jamie Batty. I can't say too much about him because he's just been taken out of the squad prior to this video being recorded. So yeah, I think he's got a broken arm or a broken wrist. Not too sure. So yeah. Maggie Bradbury. He has been absolutely phenomenal.
That Hansel's so hot right now.
He starts at number 8 for me. He is in that good a form. Yeah, he's got that line-out ability. He can carry, he can tackle, he can do all the donkey work, he can turn over. He has the ability to go into the second row as well as played 6, 7, 8. Yeah, really incredible player and highly underrated. And I don't care who disagrees with me. I think he's fucking phenomenal. I really do. And yeah, I think maybe a little bit down the line he probably could be the Edinburgh captain again. But let us see. Andy Christie, a really sought after talent. A bit of a surprise inclusion, let's be honest. But Saracens really rate him. Scotland really rate him. So yeah, well done to him getting called up. I know Mark McCall was like, if he gets a little bit more game time, he will play for Scotland. And he is super young. So well done on him being included. Whether he gets a game, comes off the bench, or starts, maybe the Italy game. But well done to him. Really good to see. Scott Cummins. I think he's been picked on what Townsend knows rather than picking him on form. I think he's been too in and out of injury, not had a great run of games, but overall he's going to perform for Scotland.
Get some fucking energy going in here. I don't care whether you inject yourself with stem cells or put cocaine in your fucking fruit corners. Just get on with something.
Rory Drake. He's been compared to Hamish Watson. That's all you need to know. Incredible back rower. Incredible. Matt Fagerson. Now, I have a really love-hate relationship with Matt Fagerson. I really thought he was pretty poor, and I couldn't understand why he was getting picked ahead of Fagerson, Bradbury. But his recent run of games, he is fucking playing out of his skin for Scotland. And he's in the best form of his life. So well done to him. Sander Fagerson. I think his set piece is still less than Nell. No one compares to WP Nell. Best fucking prop in the world. But yeah, Fagerson starts probably for me. If I'm going from what Townsend will pick, but we shall see. For me, it's Nell starts every time. Nell is the best. Grant Gilchrist, absolutely incredible second row. Does so much donkey work. Great in the line out. controls everything perfectly. Really, really, really do rate Gilchrist. Johnny Gray. Now, I think the best move of his career was moving to Exeter because he has so much rather than he used to just tackle and tackle. I think his line out has gotten better. I think he's incredible in the line out now. He can steal ball, he can do a lot of the hard yards. And he scores now, which is not something he'd done prior when he was at Glasgow. So I really, really, really do like Johnny Gray being there. Nick Haining, rangy, quick back rower. See what he'll do. I think he'll be more of a squad player, but yeah, he'll probably be there or thereabouts. I really do like Haining. Really underrated. Jamie Hodgson, great second row, very much like what Gilchrist is. I think he's got a few more years to develop, but I think he's similar to Gilchrist in pretty much every way. He's really good. Stuart McAnally, starting hooker for me. It's not even a fucking question. Rambo is the absolute fucking best. So dynamic, quick, former back rower going into the front row. He's made the transition absolutely seamlessly. He is incredible at hooker. WP Nell. Yeah. I don't think there's a tight head prop that can play the way he can.
You serious?
I think his set piece is arguably the best at tight head. There's no one that can score him. He's an awkward height for most people. He's an awkward shape for most people. And he's dynamic as fuck around the park. You can score from like 40 meters out, and he can score from like 3 inches out. So I really, really do like WP now. And yeah, great to see him back in the squad. I can't believe over that autumn period he didn't get picked. So it must have been like injury or something like that. But yeah, WP now. I don't think there's a better prop than him, and he is at the latter end of his career. But fuck me, he's brilliant. Jamie Ritchie. I don't think that there is a 6 that is so annoying as Jamie Ritchie. He gets under people's skin. He just plays his game. He's dynamic. He can do the 7 work as well if you need to. Really, really irritated. And yeah, he's got a great lineout option now. I think that's... Everything else was really good. I think his lineout has actually gotten a little bit better, where he's sort of playing like a Hanro Liedenberg or a Courtney Laws or a Peter Romani role, where he's actually doing a lot more in the lineout now. So yeah, I think that's another string to his bow. He's really, really quality. And Pierre Schumann. Shoo! One of the most aggressive props there is. Incredible set piece. And remember, he is playing against WP now in training, so that's obviously going to build him up even more. You do that with his, South African background, extremely aggressive, around the pitch, smashes boys, just, yeah, it's something that Scotland has really missed, as like an extremely, insanely good ball carrier to like compensate for like Mish and other people like that. Javin Sebastian, Scarlet's tight head. That's still bizarre one to me, seeing him come on, but yeah, solid set piece. Lot of competition for him, going up against WP and Fagerson. So will he get a lot of game time? Don't know. It's hard to say. Maybe he'll swap with Nell and rotate in maybe for some of the other games, like the Italy game. Quite possibly. But we shall see. Sam Skinner. I can't believe he's only got 15 caps. It does not seem like he has 15 caps. He is incredible. He is absolutely incredible. Back rower, second rower, super dynamic, carries it well. Really, really underrated. Rory Sutherland. Great set piece. And, you know, he's improving on his ball carrying abilities. But, yeah, really, really do like Sutherland. I just hate that he's got a Worcester. I don't get it either. George Turner. Not a fan. Really not a fan. He's pretty low down in my estimates. I think Ashman has surpassed him. I think McAnally's still the number one. Dave Cherry surpassed him. Yeah. I think Jake Carr's still there or thereabouts. If you can get more game time, you could probably get past Turner. I think that's a key factor for him, but I'm not a huge George Turner fan.
How dare you?
And he's got a really bad line out throw. His set piece at the scrum is, compared to Sutherland, compared to McAnally, and compared to Ashman, I think his set piece at the scrum is a lot worse.
It certainly does suck.
So yeah, it's a bit of a head scratcher with me why he starts all the time. I don't think he's that good. I don't think he's super dynamic around the pitch. I think he's a bit small compared to the other guys. So, but yeah, he's in the squad. I can't complain. And if he scores for us, I'm happy to be wrong. And Hamish fucking Watson. Probably the best seven in the world at the moment, or one of them anyway, you could argue. Aggressive ball carrier, basically a running cannonball, hard to take down. Turnover master, absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. Mark Bennett. I can't believe he's got 22 caps. He just seems to have a lot more. He's been around for so long. And I can't. It's weird. It's weird. But yeah, great centre, can play on the wing. Can also play at 10 occasionally. Super, super quick and great feet. I would have loved to have seen him play alongside Matt Scott again. One of the best centre partnerships that I've seen Edinburgh have in a long time. So I would have loved to have seen them rekindle that. Darcy Graham, pound for pound, just he punches above his weight. I remember when they played, was it Tonga? No, Japan even. They had a Tongan winger. That's what it was. And yeah, big old Fafita. And Darcy Graham did not shy away from tackling him. And he got put on his arse a couple of times, but fuck me, he just kept going at it and going at it. And Fafita was non-existent in that game. So credit Darcy Graham. He might be small, but he fucking packs a punch. Chris fucking Harris, probably the best 13 in the world right now.
I am going to go in there and I am going to take you. Fucking no, fuck off now. Jesus Christ.
Oh,
You know what, you've hurt yourself.
I've got so much on as it is.
Defensively, at least, anyway. You could probably say that against Am as well. Look on Yam. Who do you pick there for that decision? But yeah, Chris Harris is incredible how good he is. And it's... I think we're now at a point in Scotland where you go, okay, Harris is starting at 13, who do we play at 12? Do we play Johnson? Do we play Scott? Do we play Bennett? It's one of those situations at the minute. Stuart Hogg, Captain Fantastic. Oh, God, I hope he has a really good game. He's slowly been getting into some good form with Exeter. I think the tail end of last season, he sort of really fizzled out in really, really bad form. So I'm hoping that he can build on some good form that he currently has. I think he's just peaking at the right point in time for him. So hopefully he can score, do his unbelievable kicking. He's actually turned into a really good captain, and I was a bit Hog is captain. I'm happily wrong with that one. He's actually turned into an incredible player, and he's so dangerous still. Anyway, Rory Hutchinson, great to see him back in there. Hopefully, get some game time at centre. I've seen him play at fullback. He's terrible at fullback, but yeah, he's a really good centre. Very I think he scans and sort of has a great visual reading of the game and what's in front of him, and he's really quick, so really like him. And the complete polar opposite, Sam Johnson, just crash bang wallop. I don't mind Johnson. I think he has the tendency to disappear in games from time to time. So let's hope he does not do that. Blair Kinghorn. From what I'm looking at in the Scotland squad, I think he will be playing mainly at 10 rather than at fullback. That's the reading of the squad, seeing as there's only one other fly half, so I would assume that he'd be playing 10. But yeah, I think his defence is still shite.
Well, that's definitely shite.
Although since he's moved to 10, he's actually stepped up a little bit more because he's more in that frontline position. But his go forward is incredible. He has a great vision, great onto the high ball, and got a cannon for a foot. He has got a great long ball. Rufus McLean. Really quick. That's all you need to know about him. Really quick. Ali Price, I really hope he can push on from that Lions series, get even better. I used to really not like him. I thought he was a bit erratic and slow. Actually, now that he's given the time to mature and get better, I think his vision's really good. His game control is really good. There was that period last time he played England where he kept getting charged down with a box kick, and then you could see that after that game it completely changed for him, where players were attacking him and that going, okay, we might have an option here, and he completely changed his game and matured from that, so it was really good. Cameron Redpath, it's great to have him back. I think it'll be maybe middle of the Six Nations where we'll actually see him to get a bit of game time. Long injury. He had a ACL and a shoulder injury. Kept him out for quite a few months. So let's hope that he gets back into the squad, because he is incredible how good he is. Kyle Rowe, shocked inclusion, really shocked inclusion. But he is quick, and that back three for Irish is incredibly quick, and one of the key backline, one of the key benefits to Irish at the minute is they have that incredibly young, incredibly quick back three with Parton, Rowe, and Hassel Collins. So yeah, hopefully he can get a bit of game time. I think all the wingers at the moment for Scotland are possibly the fastest we've ever had, and that's saying something. Finn Russell, the Maverick, the Magician, the guy can read the game like no other. He's like Neo in the Matrix when you have all the lines of code just going in front of him, and he sees everything and just manipulates everything the way he wants. Yeah, like watching him play for Racing, and he's like telling players where I'm gonna, as he's holding the ball running, and he says, I'm going to run there, so you run there, and I'll pass to you. Now the opposition can see this, and he still does it, and you're like, that's incredible. Oh, Kyle Stein, incredible. How fast he is. As another super, super fast dude. Play all three backfield positions, winger and fullback. Yeah, really do like him. I think he's got a lot of time to grow, so see what happens. Sione Tupalotu. Yeah, it's going to actually shock a lot of people. He is Scottish with a name like Tupalotu. I think it's his father's Scottish or his mother's Scottish, so it's a really good link there. But yeah, he's a big old fucking unit at 12, that's all I can say. So he'll be doing that hard yard stuff, a bit of crash bang wallop. See what he does with that. And Duhan van der Merwe. Exactly the same. Quick, big, hard to put down, decent defense, but scores. So yeah, really, really hope that his time at Worcester hasn't sort of dulled that blade. What? What the fuck? And he can just come in to that starting 15 and just rip them apart. I really do. Ben Velicott. I hope he gets capped because of all the scrum halves that Scotland have picked at the minute. For me, Ben Velicott is the inform. He's always scanning. I think he's a bit like Danny Kerr, where he's constantly looking and then go, okay, I can get to that spot, and then he'll go, bang, go, gone. Seriously quick. Seriously quick. Great vision. Great pass. Really do hope that Ben Velicott can do something in the Six Nations and get capped. And another shock surprise. Now, as a Leicester fan, I did not know he had any Scottish relations or blood in him, or he was Scottish or anything like that, but Ben White at scrum half. Yeah, really good. Really good to see him. I watched him for a long time at Leicester. Not seen as much of him at Irish, but he's still exactly the same, playing really well for Irish. So, yeah, I really, really hope he can show what he is about. He's incredibly young, and with this appearance in Scotland squad, I think he can probably push on and do really, really well for Scotland. So let's take a lookie at the last 5 results. Now it is 2 wins apiece and a draw. So, where do we go? Where do we go? That was a bad day. That was a very bad day for Scotland.
Do you want to have a couple of minutes?
And then we compare this. That was a good result. And then, arguably, the most incredible Six Nations game there has ever been. And it was a fucking draw. And that shows you how good this game was. Close game, and then another close game. But that one is incredible. It was, 37 years the last time Scotland won at Twickenham. So it meant a lot to the people watching it. So it's hard to call this one because it's, a complete 50-50 split in the last 5 games. So might get lucky. See what happens. Anyway. I am going to tell you my top 15. So at 1 we have Shuey at number 1, Pierre Schumann. McAnally at 2, WP Nell at tight head, Grant Gilchrist at 4, Johnny Gray at 5, Ritchie at 6, Watson at 7, Bradbury at 8, Price at 9, Russell at 10, Duhan at 11, and 12. I think it's the hard one to pick at the minute. I really do. For me, it's between Redpath and Johnson. Maybe it's a bit too early to have Redpath there, So probably say Johnson. Anyway, Harris, Graham, and Hogg, and obviously Hogg's captain down in that backfield. It's a team that sort of picks itself now. We know what Tooney's probably going to do. I can imagine that the team's probably going to be somewhat like that. Maybe one or two changes, probably Figueres and Furnell is my thinking with Tooney. But anyway, that's that. But anyway, thank you for watching the video. Please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. I really do appreciate it. If you have any comments on my team and you think, we should change this player and that player, please drop me a message. We can argue about it in the comment section. And as always, thank you for watching and stay awesome.